Rash on the Valley's Best Rock, 105.1 The Blaze. Less than 2 weeks away from Halloween. Matter of fact, this weekend might be a good weekend to go out there and get your kids a Halloween costume. If that's your plan, there's some things you need to be aware of to keep your kids safe when they're out trick-or-treating. Of course, you want to make sure that if they have a mask, they can see out of it. If they're going to school and you're planning on having them wear their Halloween costume to school, make sure you check with the school rules. I'm sure they have tons of them. But you also need to be aware that there are some Halloween costume manufacturers that, well, let's just say safety is not their number one priority. To tell you more about it, some investigative journalism from our own Susan Johansson. She sits down with just such a manufacturer.
Good morning. I'm Susan Johansson, and before long, it will be Halloween, and there will be a lot of costumes in the streets. But what really frightens us here at The Blaze is the increasing number of injuries and even fatalities caused each year by unsafe Halloween costumes for children. For instance, this little skeleton costume looks cute and harmless, but in fact, it's coated by a highly flammable paint. My guest is Mr. Teddy Donahue Jr., president of Donahue Entertainment Products. Mr. Donahue, you are clearly the main offender in this area. For instance, your company manufactures and distributes the Space Ranger Rick mask, which retails for $16.95 and is nothing more than a plastic bag and a rubber band.
Hey, are you trying to say my product here is unsafe for kids? Come on, look at this thing. Kids love this stuff. I don't know if you're familiar with the films Space Wars.
Star Wars.
Don't interrupt me, sweetheart. That's very rude of you. Spaceman toys and games are very popular with the kids. That's made our Space Ranger Rick here bestseller. Look at this thing. You put it over your head, you attach it to your melon with this handy rubber band, and presto, you're in a space fantasy. What's the problem?
If you don't think that was unsafe, how about this Halloween costume, which you market under the label Invisible Pedestrian? It's an all-black suit, gloves, and mask. These kids walk around at night. They could be hit by a car.
Car? Come on. Kids are smart today, you know. They know when a car's coming. They jump out of the way. And of course it's all black. It's a nighttime costume. You can't be invisible and all black in the daytime. You don't blend in. It's just science, Miss Johansson. Are you going to argue with science?
Surely even you can see the danger in this next costume. Urban Soldier, which comes with an actual working rifle?
Yep, that's a standard M16.
This is a deadly weapon, and you're selling it to children.
It doesn't come with bullets. This product is very popular in Texas and Detroit.
What about this? Human Torch? It's a bag of oily rags and a lighter.
Oh, now this one happens to be a favorite of mine personally because of its low price. It's really one of the more exciting ones, too. So you take these rags and you just pin them all over yourself like a hobo and then, flame on! Lights the night. It's a beautiful costume, I think.
I am shocked.
You're picking on these because you're saying these costumes are unsafe? Well, I'm going to tell you something. Any item of clothing can be unsafe. I mean, look at me. I got this tie on. It's a nice tie, right now? All right, I'm driving along on my convertible. A nice gust of wind comes up and, oh, look, I'm choking.
You are a very sleazy man.
Hold on. You see this jacket here? It's rayon polyester. It doesn't get more flammable than this. This thing's a death trap. Well, I think you're aware. If you're looking for a costume for your kids, I would avoid the Donahue line of products.
Make a rash decision every morning.
If you like that bit, don't miss the show weekday mornings from 6 to 10. And if you didn't, we'll try harder next time. Oh, also, like, follow, subscribe. You know the deal.
Rash, because someone has got to bring order to the chaotic mess that we call life. Weekday mornings on 105.1 The Blaze.